You write something. Maybe you even like it. But the moment you think about showing it to someone, the fear sets in. You hesitate. You imagine people judging it, picking it apart, thinking less of you because of it. The thought of sharing makes you want to delete everything. But here's the truth. Your work is not you. It's a story. And just that, a story. A game mechanic is just an idea. It's not your worth, and it's not your identity. And today we sever the connection so you can share without fear. Go ahead and ask yourself these questions. What do you think will happen if somebody reads your work? Where did this fear come from? Was there a time when somebody criticized something you did? Have you ever read something bad before? Did you judge the author as a person, or just the work itself? Your fear of judgment isn't who you are. It's a conditioned response. And like any response, it can be rewritten. Now let's dismantle the fear at its core. Go ahead and close your eyes. Imagine you've spent years crafting a beautiful, intricate world. It's filled with winding paths, hidden places, untold stories. But you've locked it away. No one else has ever seen it. Now picture a single person stepping inside. They're in awe. They aren't here to criticize. They're here to explore. They walk slowly, taking in the details, fascinated by what you've built. They don't need it to be perfect. They just want to experience it. You're not being judged. You're inviting people into the world that you could create. Now breathe in. See the world coming to life as they explore. Breathe out. Let go of the fear of being seen. Now imagine standing in front of an audience. They're waiting, silent. But they're all wearing blindfolds. They can't see you. They don't know who you are. All they have is your story. You read your words aloud. No one knows if the voice belongs to a veteran or a beginner. They only know the words spoken to them. One person nods, another smiles. A few scribble notes, thinking about what they liked. No one is thinking about you. They're thinking about the story, because that's all they have. Breathe in. Let your work exist separately from yourself. Breathe out. Release the fear of personal judgment. Imagine throwing a pebble into a vast lake. The ripples spread outward, reaching places you'll never see. This is what happens when you share your work. Some people will see it. Some will connect with it. Some will think about it days later, even if you never know. Not every ripple will return to you. Not every echo will be heard. But that doesn't mean they don't matter. Your work is meant to be released, not to be held in place, not to be hidden, but to move through the world. Breathe in. Let your words ripple outward. Breathe out. Release control over how they're received. Now that we've separated you from your work, we need to make sure we don't fall back into fear. The next time your brain says, "What if people hate this?" or "That doesn't work," say this instead. "This isn't about me. This is about the work." Then do these 3 things. First, share something small. A single sentence, a paragraph, a small idea. Next, detach from their reaction. Treat feedback as part of the process, not a measure of your worth. Last, keep moving forward. The ripples are spreading, even if you can't see them. Every time you do this, sharing becomes easier. Every time you let your work exist, you grow stronger. Ultimately, your brain follows the strongest reality it believes in. The more you reinforce this, the more natural it becomes. Each day, visualize the secret room opening. Remember, The audience is blindfolded. They only see the work. Tell yourself, my job is not to impress. My job is to create. Repeat out loud, I share because my work deserves to be seen. The fear is already starting to fade. Soon, sharing will feel natural, just like it should. This is your future self calling. All you have to do is pick up